Quantal dose response curve describes the relationship between the drug dose and the percentage of the population that exhibits a defined response. This is binary. This is yes or no response. Did you have a response or did you not? It's not how much response did you have or how little response. It's if you had a response or not. The x-axis is a dose. The y-axis is percentage of the population. Let's say we're doing a quantal dose response curve on drug A. So from this curve, we can get the ED50 drug A. In other words, effective dose 50 of drug A. ED50 is the dose at which 50% of the population has a response to the drug. Remember, ED50 is not the same as EC50. EC50 comes from graded dose response curve. This is a quantal dose response curve. Let's add another curve to this graph. This curve is going to represent the dosage at which the population begins to experience toxic effects of, in this case, drug A. Toxic dose 50. The dose at which 50% of the population experiences a defined toxic effect. Sometimes the second line in the curve will be LD50, which represents lethal dose. Lethal dose, or LD50, is a dose at which 50% of the population dies. This is the dose of the drug that kills 50% of the population. Therapeutic index is a measure of how safe the drug is. To visualize therapeutic index, I want you to see it as the smaller the therapeutic index, the more dangerous the drug is. The greater the therapeutic index, the safer the drug is. So, therapeutic index is how far is LD50 or TD50 away from the ED50. So if it's very, very close, as you can see, the amount of drug needed for 50% of the population to have a response is very close to the amount of drug needed to kill off 50% of the population. This means the therapeutic index is very narrow. But if it's very far away, but like this, LD50 is very far relative to ED50. So this means the drug is very safe. It has a greater therapeutic index. Here's a formula for therapeutic index. If you don't have a available TD50, then you'll use the LD50. Same is true vice versa. To see this conceptually, remember, small TI or therapeutic index is a dangerous drug. Big TI or therapeutic index is a safe drug. So I want my ED50 to be in the denominator and my TD50 or the LD50 to be in my numerator. I want that number to be as far away as my ED50 as possible. Remember, it's a measure of dose. So I want a great dose requirement to get a toxic effect and a low dose requirement to get my therapeutic effect. So the best case scenario is that which the ED50 is a very small number and the numerator, the TD50 or LD50, is a very big number because that's going to give me a very large TI.